We're officially done with OTAs and the veteran minicamp. Guys had a good off season. It's great to get these young guys in and new players in, the free agents that we brought in, incorporated into the offense, defense, and special teams. I like the effort that they put forward, and veterans included. So had great attendance for everything, and that was a plus too. So anyways, with that, time's yours.
With what you saw from Patrick, how did that set you up for your kind of hopes and expectations for training camp? And did he end up going through the run test today?
No, we didn't have him do the run test today. So, but he probably could have done it and made it, I'm sure, with Will. But we'll wait till he gets back here to do it. Anyways, I love what he did this offseason, the way he attacked the rehab, and you know he's on course to take these next few days and get ready for camp.
Can you take us through what are the next steps for him and what he has to clear?
Yeah, sure. Yeah. Just I would tell you, just continued rehab with it up to training camp. So keep working his legs and the strength in his legs, and then there's a part that the healing process has to keep taking place. But he gets periodic checks on that too. So, but he's been working close with Julie and the rehab part of it, and then he comes out and practices. He does rehab before practice, comes practice, and then he goes after practice. So he's staying on top of all that.
You spoke a lot about Patrick over the years, obviously, about what it means to this team, what it means to the organization, but you still see the first athlete in NFL at least over $500 million contract. Just when you hear something like that, and how much it meant to you and this team, what does it mean to you to hear that?
Yeah, no, I think it's great. He said he was going to take all you to dinner. I'm not sure that's taking place now. Yeah, no, he's listen, he's done a great job as a professional, and then off the field as a father and husband, and so you got the whole package there. You guys have had a chance to watch him grow over the years in both those areas, and so he's a great representative of the organization and a heck of a football player.
And are you at a point where you're starting to have some sense of projection, for lack of a better term, of whether you think Patrick will be ready or when he'll be ready, or are you just trying to stay open?
Yeah, Vi, you just kind of take it day by day, I think. It looks like he's going to be able to do some things during camp. He did it out here, so I would presume in 40 days he'll be even better than that. And so we'll see where it goes. And you go through peaks and valleys in this thing on rehabs where you might plateau for a little bit, and then you don't ever know where those are going to take place. But so far, it's been a pretty steady climb up the hill there.
And obviously, just to follow up real quick, you have to be open-minded about whichever way this is going to go. It's not like you're pushing chips in one way or another. He'll be ready. He won't. I mean, it's just.
Yeah, if he's not ready, then that's why Justin's here. So it's but I think we'll be okay there. As he goes forward.
In a similar vein, you held out Delane for mandatory the first 2 days. What's his status?
Yeah, so Delane hurt his shoulder, and so we kept him out, out of practice for that reason. Yeah.
You anticipate training camps?
Yeah, he should be ready for it. Go ahead.
I know you're locked in on what you guys are doing, but just right up the road, looking at what Arrowhead's kind of evolved into, just general thoughts on being able to host FIFA World Cup games at your guys.
Yeah, how exciting is that, man? That's awesome. I mean, to have that opportunity in the United States here, in the energy that's taken place for it, people are excited, and I know the city is. Kansas City is a big soccer town to start with, and then you bring the best in the world in here, and that's a special thing. And then they've transformed Arrowhead there. A lot of FIFA signs.
Sam. Andy, Josh came in here a couple days ago. It looks like he's obviously been working out a lot, but I wonder what your impressions are of where he is right now, and also what is an ideal weight for him going into the season?
Yeah, he's kind of a unique character. He's not a real big guy. I mean, that's not what he is. But he's extremely strong and very athletic. So, you know, you always talk about leverage as a coach, and he does a pretty good job with that, and I think that helps him. And, you know, he was able to function that way last year, and I know he probably told you he's going to put on weight. We'll see, you know, see where that goes. I don't think that's a absolute that has to take place, but he looked pretty good out here.
So you've seen him obviously play at different weights considering the combine a year ago when you guys were scouting him, he was a decent amount.
Yeah. Yeah, you don't want cheeseburger weight, right? That's not what you want. So you want him to be able to function and maintain his endurance and that. He's extremely athletic, and he's gifted that way. So I think he's able to get away with some things because of that.
Seren?
And can you just update on, I would assume there's communication with how Rashi's getting his rehab done?
Yeah.
Ready to go?
Yeah, so Rick's talked to him more than what I have, and just making sure that everything was set there where he could do some rehab with it and still do the time that he needed to take care of. And so he's on top of that, and thank goodness that they're allowing him to do it. So it's they've been great with that.
So you have an expectation on him being ready to go first and go, or too early?
Yeah, I think he will be. I mean, he gets out here somewhere this next week, and so we'll see where it goes from there, and he'll be back up here and working. Yeah.
Blair?
Okay, just your thoughts on having Legarius back in the building?
Yeah, I'm a big Legarius fan. I think you guys know that. He's a good football player. He says he feels healthy, and he kind of went through some things in Tennessee health-wise, and I think he's in a good place there. And you know, he's a good person and good player. So the guys, it was kind of neat to see the guys welcome him back in that know him. And there's so much change that goes on in this league, but you could really tell the guys, you know, the guys that played with him were just very excited to have him back in the building here.
Could he be a bit of a mentor for some of the younger guys in that room?
Yeah, listen, he's seen a lot, and not only in the league but in life, and so he's in a good place that way. And I think he's willing to share that with the guys, with the young guys.
Coach, you had such a history of making UDFA's late picks work. Khalil Benson seems to be in the mix for that right tackle position. I guess what has propelled you to give him an opportunity?
Yeah, so big and strong, and looks like he has some good athletic ability, good feet for a big fellow like that. Extremely strong hands, and look forward to seeing him in pads. It's hard to evaluate some of these guys if you haven't seen them in pads before in these type of practices. There's not a whole lot of contact going on there. So, but he's been able to handle everything, and we'll see where it goes.
Vahe?
And if I remember right, I think you went to the Lionel Messi's previous appearance here. Did you anticipate going to any of these World Cup games?
I'm probably not going to make any of the World Cup games, but he's a fun one to watch now. That Joker can play now. he's a heck of a player. Yeah, nice to have him right here doing it. So, be great for our for the fans to be able to see him do his thing. Special player.
Matt?
Pete asked about Khalil Benson, but you got a lot of guys rotate through that right tackle spot. Is that legitimately up for grabs competition going into camp?
Yeah, so Moore has been kind of the mainstay in there, and then we've moved guys in there. And we'll just see. We'll see what happens. Those other four spots are really pretty solid, and I feel good. I mean, whichever one of these guys wins the competition there, I think we've got guys they'll be okay in that position. It's just a matter of who ends up being that guy. But
We'll go last three, Todd, Matt, and then Sam. Go, Todd.
Coach, a couple things. Number one, Travis back here. We talked to Noah yesterday. Very happy to have him back. I just want to know what you kind of seen from him as he's gone through the mandatory minicamp here. And there's all the talk about the wedding and stuff. Are you going to the wedding? The invite for that? How's that?
can't talk about it. Can't talk about it. Well, listen, he's been here most of the offseason, so if not the whole offseason, he's been around. And it's good to have him here. And he did the mandatory camp and did a nice job there. So good to have him back in and rolling. He's very excited. You see no distractions with that in the wedding. If it's like when I got married, my wife did everything, so I just kind of followed her lead on it, showed up, right? That's right. So maybe he's doing more, but he looks like he's pretty focused in on this job here too. So.
Coach, what do you think of Xavier Worthy's offseason and his performance during this camp?
Yeah, you know what? Xavier really had a nice camp. Strong. He looks stronger, and that's a part that you like. I mean, you really see it. We put him in a lot of the primary positions, and I thought he did a nice job with all of it. Yeah.
Sam?
Andy, I know it's your favorite thing to talk about your time off, but I just wonder what this next 6 weeks looks like for you, just the importance of maybe getting away from this one a little bit.
Yeah, we step away. I'm going to step away for a little bit. But you're never too far, right? You're never too far away. But you step away and then recharge it and get ready for the upcoming season. So, yeah, excited about the season. And then I'm sure I'll be excited after I get away for a little bit. But right now, I just want to get done with you guys. It's a high-stress job.
How far away is the chili Riano for you?
Not far, but what you need to try, Matt, is a chili Riano burrito. Yeah. I'll coach you up on it.
Thanks, Coach.
Thank you.
All right, good. Yep. All right, have a good time.
Was the fitness test difficult for you? Did you make it through all right?
Oh yeah, I'm all good, man.
Is there a competition? Did you beat all the other wide receivers? Are you the fastest little guy out there? Who was the best?
Oh, that's no question. I'm the fastest, but I mean, we always had that competition. We always talk stuff, but you know, the conditioning test, you know, everybody kind of die down and get quiet.
Xavier, Andy referred to you being stronger.
Yeah.
Can you just speak to that? Is it, what sort of concerted effort has that been? And do you feel like it's true?
Yeah, obviously with the shoulder injury, I had that surgery in January, so really it was just building on getting stronger, getting that back in the flow, and I feel like that's overall been, I forgot who I told, that might have been the best thing for me, learning how to be a pro and learning how to approach, obviously, the mental aspect and just getting your body prepared for certain things. So I feel like I kind of hit that hard this offseason.
Do you feel like the
In what way did that limit you last year? Obviously you played through it, but in what way did you feel like it limited you?
I mean, it was a labrum, so I mean, can't really do too much with a torn labrum, but I mean, it is what it is. Play through it, and on to the next.
do you feel it's completely behind you 100% now?
Yeah, yes, sir, definitely behind me. Just want to focus on just obviously getting stronger and learning more of the game for sure.
You also had the ankle issue. Did you have to have surgery on the ankle as well?
Nah, that was just like a rehab thing.
What were you learning? Oh, sorry. go ahead.
Because you were in the yellow jersey all through the off-season workouts. It didn't seem to limit you, though. I mean,
Nah.
do you feel like you're back to 100%?
Yeah, that was not 100%, but obviously just building there. I mean, the labrum is a process thing, but that was just a precautionary thing, just making sure something my doctor wanted.
Speaking of the yellow jersey, what were you learning, with those off-ball reps and throughout the course of this offseason that's going to try to make you a better receiver?
Right, obviously, just learning the zones where I could sit, obviously learning coverages, what Pat likes. Obviously, he just did 7-on-7, so we kind of did that a little bit together. So, obviously, want to come back and get more throws with him. But just learning the game, obviously, like Trav talks about all the time, getting friendly in zone and knowing when to run out of man. So, just learning those little aspects of the game.
What do you like about the discipline of Chad?
Oh, yeah. Chad, his energy is unmatched. Obviously, you guys can see it on the practice field. So, I feel like that's something that young guys kind of need, just somebody to push them and be out there with them in the fire.
When you're a first-round pick, after the third year, you're eligible to sign an extension. That's been kind of a trend in the NFL. Creed Humphrey did it here. You look at this year as kind of a potential contract year for you to maybe be opening those talks a year from now and looking at the next contract?
Yeah, obviously, just a second contract is a dream, but I mean, just focusing on the task at hand, one day at a time. Coach O'Shea tells us all the time, like, focusing on the task at hand, and you'll get what you want at the end. So, just dominating each day, and I feel like I'll get what I need at the end of the course of everything.
Xavier, Andy said at the NFL meetings that they changed your routes last year after you got hurt. I wondered what that was like from your standpoint. Can you take us through what was different after the injury?
Yeah, I mean, obviously I couldn't run certain routes because, you know, some routes you got to kind of be physical, throw guys by, and I couldn't do that physically. So, I mean, it was just a limiting thing that kind of was needed. So, I mean, it is what it is. Come back this year and do what I need to do.
Because of that, do you feel like it wasn't a true indication of who you were late last season?
Yeah, I definitely say that's definitely not a true indication of what I am. I'm limited in certain things, so I want to just come back out here and show like my ability and what I can do.
Xavier, when you visualize this upcoming season, what does improvement for you look like?
Obviously I know what kind of player I can be and what things I could do on the field and what I could bring to the team. So, I mean, that's gonna show for itself.
Do you have any specific goals? Is it be a 1,000-yard receiver or X number of touchdowns or anything like that?
Man, not even that. Just I got goals to get me up to that point. So obviously, just being better in meetings every day. I mean, Coach O'Shea probably talked to you guys about it, setting goals and what we need to do. Just being better in meetings every day, going out to practice early, getting early catches in. That's gonna build me into getting 1,000 yards, not wanting it, earning it.
Xavier, I was wondering about your initial impressions of Cyrus Allen, you know, now that he's been in the building.
Yeah, Cyrus, he's a electric route runner. I mean, obviously you guys can see it. He has an explosion, obviously good ball skills, and he's a smart player. Just does a lot of young things that Coach Reid was getting on me about when I was younger.
What are some of those things?
Yeah, obviously just taking too long in routes, you know, just little things. But I mean, definitely Cyrus definitely has a special ability to him. I think he's gonna be special for us this year.
Xavier, some of the things, we're not at all the practices, but we've seen a few things that look like different things I haven't seen, where they're throwing towels up at you when you're trying to catch some things. What are some of the new drills and things that you feel may help you guys that maybe weren't happening before? Because there's always someone come up with something.
Right. I feel like we do a lot of things that we're gonna practice in that day. So obviously drills that lead us up into a warm up. Say we're gonna run like a 15-yard stop. We're gonna do drills that's gonna prepare us for that route of the day. So I feel like that's really helped overall the course of OTAs.
Kind of like that. Last week, you had that back shoulder catch from Patrick in the red zone. And before practice, you were working on catching passes around the pipe. Was that an example of a drill like that?
Jump ball receiver, man. Let's do it.
When you think about the team not really making a major addition at the position, how much, Xavier, did you hear about analysts or fans saying like the Chiefs need to add more receiver, given that you, Xavier, obviously you, Rasheed, and Tyquan are still obviously in the mix for this upcoming year?
I mean, it is what it is. You know, people always have their opinions. We just need to go out there and do what we need to do, obviously, as a unit. We didn't do that last year, so I could see why people said that. But we didn't do what we needed to do, and obviously we need to step it up.
Xavier, you mentioned just Coach O'Shea and just the difference he has, but is part of you just eager to have maybe hard coaching like that?
Man, my college coach, Chris Jackson, he always was like a coach like Coach O'Shea. He was always on us about the little things, and obviously that plays into the long run. The little things add up and become habits. So Coach O'Shea is really just having us do a lot of good habits to obviously build. You do good habits for so long, they're going to obviously lead and bleed into the game. So just want to build those good habits.
When it comes to your connection with Patrick, is there an example, Xavier, where you can see it over these last few weeks that like, okay, this is clearly different than rookie year when I was trying to get to learn who this quarterback was?
Right. Obviously, he said it earlier, the fade ball that we threw, just getting that done early and obviously knowing what Pat likes to throw. This is going my third year, so I know kind of a lot of the throws and where he wants to make the throws, where he wants you to be in the zone, how he wants you to run certain routes. So just obviously building that and obviously showing him that I'm available and a reliable target.
Rasheed's been gone, obviously. Do you have any contact with him at all? You know how he's doing down there. Coach said he's getting to do rehab and all that stuff.
Yeah, I heard he was getting to do rehab. I talk to him every day, just checking on him as a teammate.
Yeah, he's doing all right.
Yeah.
Anybody else? Last one? Thanks, sir.
Thanks, Xavier.
Right on.
Thank you.
Yep.